Uh, what's up, Rebels? What's up, Pride Crew? Sunday walk and talk. Gorgeous day outside. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful sky. Nice. Everything's green. Got the yard mowed today. Washed the truck. Went down and washed the gym. And now we're back up in my neighborhood, my hood. I'm gonna walk up and check and see if the pool is open because it was 92 this past week, so it's getting a little warm down here. So what do we talk about this week? Well, let's get a little talk about training this week, which was kind of non-existent. I'll talk about that, and we'll talk about a little bit of social media nonsense. We'll talk about that. So training this week. So my training was non-existent because I was sick all week, and that's what you're gonna hear me clearing my throat and coughing, and my nose is all stuffed up still. So every time I fly, I get a sinus infection every single time I fly. Never fails. So now the next time I fly, you guys are gonna see me in a mask. No joke, wearing a mask from now on. My next competition is in Canada. So I was cordially invited to Canada, to the Canadian Nationals, CKA Nationals, in July. I'm super excited. I've not been to Canada in probably, I've lived down here for 12 years, and I think when I was in New York, I think the last time I went to Canada was like 2001, maybe? So, yeah, it's been a while. It's been like a good 16, 17 years or so. So, super excited to go up to Canada. I'm gonna help them out with they're doing a seminar the day after the competition. I'm gonna help them out with that, which again, I'm super excited about. I'm not some super high level lifter. My technique is not amazing. I'm just super dedicated and I work really hard. And that's the biggest thing that I want to bring to that seminar is you don't have to be the best. You don't have to be naturally gifted to succeed in a sport. Mind you, of course it helps, but hard work pays off. And that's definitely the message that I want to bring up there to Canada and all the youngins. They got a lot of young lifters up there in Canada. So that's what I want to bring up there. But my training, I basically didn't do anything all week until Friday. Even on Thursday, I still felt shitty. I thought about working out on Thursday, but literally just snot pouring out of my nose and coughing, and I just couldn't breathe. So still a little snotty. Not like a 16-year-old punk kid snotty, but it's not coming out of my nose. So still feel kind of shitty. But did a little squat workout on Friday, and then did a little deadlift and some cardio workout on Saturday, and definitely feeling better. So Monday starts a new cycle, and I've got the rest of May and all of June and a couple of weeks into July, and then I fly off to Canada. So this will be a good training session. I'm excited. Continuing on my quest on 32s, just being super patient and just enjoying my training and putting in the work, and that's it. Seeing how far I can take it and how far I can go. So it's my training. My people's training, I've got two guys. They're going down to lift in Georgia. there's a competition down there in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, give or take. So training those guys for that. My girl Katya, I don't know what is wrong with these two dogs, but they literally just came to a dead stop. So we are stopping. There's no walking going on right now. Normally they're pretty good, but right now they really are not being good. So we're moving. All right, so Katya, she won't be lifting until our meet that we're hosting in November. So she'll go through 2 training cycles, 2 3-month training cycles basically. So it'll be good for her. She should do really well. And that's that. The gym's doing good. Finally starting to roll. So I'm happy about that. And on to the real subject of Sunday walk and talk this week. Social media, man. So the world of fitness and social media is such bullshit. The amount of fake bullshit that goes on social media just absolutely fucking astounds me. So what I'm talking about is a lot of fake shit. You see, the big accusations of people like Bradley Martin and having fake plastic plates on the bar, benching 650 for reps of 10, complete horseshit. And, you've got that stuff. You got that bullshit with, fake plates on the bar and, people doing dumb shit in the gym. But the big thing that I'm discussing today is fake trainers and trying to make the world believe that they are something that they are not. And what am I talking about? Trainers who don't have their own gym, all right? Trainers who don't own their own equipment, all right? But they, are trying to make their profile look like they own a gym or that they are something important. And this really bothers me. It bothers me because, I put my name on the line and signed a lease on a building, and that lease costs a lot of money. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. This isn't New York or Connecticut or California, so our rent prices are not as high as that, but our rent prices are still fucking high. So, unless your name is on the line, your business is on the line, don't try to pass off like you own a gym, all right? A lot of these trainers, you see them, they'll be in different places. A lot of these trainers, they'll be in different places. You'll see them, they'll be training in, this one gym, and then they'll be training in a different gym, and then they'll be training in a different gym, and then they'll be training in the park, and then they'll be training at the track, and they'll be training at all these different places. And, it's actually cool that you, as a trainer or as an athlete, get to train in different places. I don't have that luxury because I own the gym. I'm always there, so I never get to get out and meet people at other gyms and go train at other places, which is unfortunate, but that's the life of a gym owner. You kind of live inside of a bubble. But you see these trainers, they're training at like 6 different gyms. You scroll through their profile and you can tell it's a different place. That's great. That's really obvious. It's really obvious that that person doesn't own a facility or own their own equipment. They're using other people's facilities, other people's stuff. That's fine, because I wouldn't even go so far as to call that fake, because it's very, very transparent, it's very obvious. But what bothers me is when trainers will tag themselves at a location and that location is not a real location. You know, if you made something up and put it on the map or put something on Google Maps, you know, it's such bullshit. Basically, you know, if you don't own the LLC, if you're not an LLC or an S Corp, you're not registered with, you know, your state Department of Commerce. They basically don't know that you exist. So legally, as a business entity, you do not exist. And then going onto social media and basically posing that you do exist and you have a location is a lie. So, you know, this really bothers me because, you know, certain people put the responsibility on themselves to put their name on the line and to literally risk everything, to risk their credit, to risk their home, to risk their livelihood, their bank account, you know, and people, trainers, fake trainers on social media that, you know, are posing that they own a business and they really don't. They don't have anything on the line. You know, they just have, you know, they're just trying to make themselves out to be more important than they really are. And that bothers me. You know, and it bothers me too. The other thing that I see a lot on social media, people tagging, oh my God, this fucking dog. I'll pause this video. I'll come back to you. All right, we're back. We just had a small accident there. So, getting back to what I was talking about. The other thing that bothers me, people on social media tagging people much more famous and very well known and very respected in their field, and tagging them, trying to get comments or likes or attention from them. All right, this screams of desperation. And you know, we all look up to people in the fitness world. You know, there's you know, hundreds of people that I look up to, lifters, coaches, gym owners, you know, and unless I have personally met someone, I will not tag them. It's just it's tacky and it's cheesy and it's very desperate, and I'm not a desperate person. That's called pride and self-respect and humility and humbleness. I'm just not going to play that game. And you know, my goal is not to be famous on social media. You know, my goal is to run a business and run a successful business. And you know, you can get thousands of followers on social media. That's great. You know, unless your goal is to turn that into money somehow by selling something through social media, then, you know, are you just narcissistic? Is that why you're trying to get more followers on social media? You know, I pride myself on the fact that my followers on social media are organic. You know, I show how hard I work, and I try to deliver this message of dedication and respect. And that's how I want to be known. And that's why I want people to follow me, because they appreciate that message. I don't want people to follow me because, you know, I'm friends of friends of friends of someone famous. Okay, I mean, I'm not playing that 6 degrees, 3 degrees of separation bullshit social media game, you know, name dropping and all this shit. It's ridiculous. Your actions should speak for themselves, and that's it. I feel as if my actions definitely speak for themselves. I've been to 3 world championships, and you know, I've worked very hard to get where I am in my sport, and that's it. That's how I want to be known, and that's why I deliver this message to you on our Sunday walk and talk, to just be real. Don't be fake. Don't try to be something that you're not. It's not cool. So knock it off. That's it, kids. Just be real, be yourself, be true, be respectful, be humble, be patient. Just work your ass off. That's it, guys. Peace.